Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my world. So this is Cheap Compadre and you're watching Cheap Compadre TV. Now remember, on my channel we talk about investing, saving, politics. We talk about story time that relates and sums up the topic. Now, today's topic, I'm going to be discussing my 3 ETF dividend stocks once again, because that seems to be very popular with my YouTube fans. So now my portfolio is at $50,000. Now, even though it went down some to 45 due to the stock market going down some in the last couple of days, mind you, even though it's going down, this is still an opportunity to invest because this is at a discount, and I love discounts. All right, now this is a discount because when I do invest, when the stocks go down, is in the companies that I already invested in. So I won't be buying new companies. I will continue investing in the companies I already have. Okay, so that's what I normally do. I try to limit the amount of stocks that I have to about 3 to 5 stocks. I try not to have 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 different stocks, because the more you have, the more difficult it would be to manage. Also, with stocks, the less you have, the better off you are, because if it's dividend stocks, the more money you put in those dividends, the more you can get out through those stocks, because those stocks are companies that will pay you for investing in them. So when I do dividends, I put in 100% of my money into dividends. I don't invest in individual stocks that don't have dividends. I don't play the stock market and day trading. I don't do any of that. I don't sit here in front of a computer 24/7 looking at the stocks, looking at charts. All right. Also, my brokerage is E-Trade. Now I see a lot of individuals on here who have Robinhood, Vanguard, Webull, you name it. Now, first of all, if you have a broker's account, and if that broker account cannot give you a chart, then something's wrong. If you can go into your broker's account and be able to see what you're going to be receiving either each month, quarterly, or annual through the dividends, then something's wrong about that. You mean to tell me you have to go to a different platform and create a spreadsheet to know exactly when you're going to be getting paid? If that's what you have to do in order to have an idea what you're going to be making each month, instead of going to your actual broker's account where they should be doing that for you, then something's wrong. Because through E-Trade, I know exactly what date will I be receiving my dividends. I know how much I will be receiving. I know I'm able to analyze the analysis. I'm able to know how I'm doing in the market, as far as if it's going down, how much am I losing? Am I losing 10%? Or am I up 20%? So in E-Trade, it tells you all that. So there's no purpose for you to create a spreadsheet. And be honest with you, when I see people who show charts of graphs, to be honest with you, none of that stuff is a help for you. It's not really going to help you in determining exactly how that particular company is going to perform. Yes, 5 years ago they were high. That doesn't mean they're going to go high again. It could mean they're going down. You don't know. So by you studying charts and graphs 24/7, because you think you can time the market. No, no one can do that. No one's able to do that. So yeah, so when it comes to day trading, I'm gonna leave that up to those who know it, because I believe in taking risks, but I believe not being stupid. And right now, investing is not just a art, but it's a mind game. It's a mental game. If you're able to see your stocks go down 5, 10, 50% and not worry about it, then this is the market for you. This is the stock market for you, because you have the stamina, the know-how, the intelligence, the maturity to deal with it. Now, an average person comes in here who's new and see a few dollars lost in a few days. They're ready to jump ship. They're ready to just say, you know what, I can't do this. If you don't have that mentality to push through and ride the wave, then investing is not for you, because there's going to be days, weeks where you're going to lose a lot of money. And if you can't deal with that, then you may want to think of another way to invest, because this is for adults. And if you're not at a point where you're mature, even if you're young or old, then I advise you not to get involved unless you are willing to sacrifice, put in the work, do your research, and really take this seriously. If you think you can just come in here and do your day trading and do options and think you can become rich in a day, then I have news for you. It's not going to work out for you. It's going to work out bad for you. And at the end of the day, you're going to be left with nothing. So if you want to continue that way, go for it. Hey, who am I to get in your way of you trying to get into the stock market? But for me, I'm for long-term future goals. One of the animals that signifies me, because I think of the hare and the tortoise, and who ended up winning the race? The tortoise, right? The hare thought they were so smart, they were so quick, right, that they could be able to beat the tortoise. But at the end of the day, the tortoise won, right? Because they were consistent, they were patient, they took their time, they didn't rush, they didn't try to get everything. They didn't have that fast food mentality where, it's make it my way and you can get it your way and get it quickly. No. If you have that mentality, investing is not for you. Okay? It's for the ones who are looking for the long term, looking to make a future out of this long term and continue to watch their stocks grow, their companies grow, and to learn, constantly learning from their mistakes and improving and growing and learning, where they're able to actually benefit and not just take this as a joke and just think that they know it all and that they're going to be successful overnight. Because I can just tell you, there's two types of people in this world. There's smart people and then there's wise people. Smart people don't live that long because why? Because they think they know everything. Wise people live long because why? Because they're constantly learning something new. And by them learning something new, they are able to prosper and able to elevate and innovate. So on that note, if you're new to my channel, become a subscriber. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming again. Thank you for the support. Tell your friends, tell your family, become a subscriber, and click that bell at the top for my latest content. Until then, so what do you think, YouTubers? Do you think that people should invest in day trading, or should they learn how to invest in dividends where they can actually make a substantial amount of money safely with very little risk opposed to option trading. So put a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you think. Okay? Do you think there's a better way besides dividends or option trading?